Good morning. Ooh. Good morning. Okay. Let's ready to rock and roll. It's a good Thursday. I got my days right today. We are on Thursday today, Thursday, also known as Jupiter Day, also known as Expansion Day. Okay. Check to see in your birth chart where Jupiter is in your house. Learn about your birth chart. The more you learn your birth chart, the more you'll learn about you. Believe it or not. No, I'm not an astrologer or astrologist, at least not yet, but I have been studying as well. But take time to learn yourself. Again, as I mentioned, the more you learn you, the better you're going to be equipped to walk these so-called, streets out here. Okay? All right. Good morning. How you doing? Yes, I look la-di-da. I'll take it. How y'all doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, wherever you are. Wait a few more moments and then we'll get started. Okay. Okay. All right. Look at that later. Thank you. Hey y'all. All right, let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro-Zen. And today I'm reading for the beautiful and handsome collective. How y'all doing this good day? Y'all ready for these flowers? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Yes, flowers, flowers, flowers. One more time. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Yes, flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or to shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below. All right, so let's get into it. Channel message here is that they can't destroy the evidence. It's too much to delete. So this group here, or this CUNT of a leader of this cult here, has really put their foot in their mouth. So much so that everyone has now turned against this person, and this person can't take the heat as to what they created or the friction that they created here. So what they feel is in their best interest here is to attempt to delete as much evidence in regards to the corruption and the injustice that they have tried to place onto you here. This person is caught. They're a bug in a spider web. They're in your spider web, okay? And they're caught. They can't get out of it. And they're trying everything possible to see if they have wiggle room, or just more so able to see if they're able to wiggle themselves out of this situation here. And the answer is no, okay? I saw this person, this CUNT, that attempted to lead a group of people down a dark abyss here. They are struggling with coming to terms that this is no longer happening. It's no longer a fight. They feel very defeated. People that are now reaching out to this person or talking to this person or attempting to talk to this person here, they're realizing that this person is backtracking. They don't remember what they said about you. All of the lies that they have said about you has now been placed in the forefront, is now prominence, because I mean, like I always say, if you speak a lie like you say is the truth, you don't have to backtrack anything, right? If you think the lie is the truth, why do you have to backtrack? The truth is what it is, isn't it? So, I mean, am I making sense or I'm not? You're backtracking on a lie that you said was the truth. Anywho, this person can't take the negative publicity in regards to what they have done to not only you, to other people. They can't take the heat as to why people are asking the right questions in regards to why they did what they did towards you. Again, emotions versus logic. Emotional versus logical. And we all know, however it resonates in your story, good morning, great morning to you guys. So thank you. So if it ain't real, it ain't me, mentioned on YouTube, people be confused. And that's fine, somewhat. But people have to start asking the real questions, the truthful questions. Some people don't like to rock the boat because they know just how triggering the truth can be. Some people might not be fully aware as to what is going on, but that's where that discernment or that intuition comes in, or that nudging comes in, you know what I mean? Like, hey, something's not right here. Something is off here, right? And even so, they may still have those type of feelings or so. They decide to do, they decide not to do anything. So yes, I understand what you're saying, but I feel like that's a them issue, not a you issue, because we all have the right to ask questions, any type of questions, especially when it comes to the free will of self or the truth of self. Going back to what I was saying, this person is trying to find a slip hole, or they're trying to slip through the hole or the crack so that way they don't get in trouble. It is too much overwhelming evidence. And I'm not talking about days and weeks and months of evidence. It's years. It's years of evidence. Years. As to what this person has been trying to do towards you. This person does not like you at all. And we don't give a flying fart. We don't care about that. We're not here for that. We're not here for who don't like us and he say, she say, them say. We're not here for that. We not. We're here to see justice happen. And justice will be happening. So, however it resonates, okay? Fake emperor. So you can be dealing with someone that may come off as if they are so real and I'm real and they're not. Or, so it could be a brother, a father, an uncle, a grandfather, an ex-lover, an ex-husband, however it resonates in your story, okay? However it resonates in your story. That is embarrassed because they are hiding a child or children from the world, that they had intimacy with a friend. So it could have been your friend, a best friend, whatever, however it resonates in your story, okay? They had a child with a friend close to you. So for whoever that resonates for, that's coming out. The child looks a lot like your child. Or the child could be the same age as your child. However that resonates. Not going to resonate for everybody. It's so funny how this blighted C-U-N-T of a person is now suffering in silence. They don't want to suffer in public. They prefer to suffer in silence, which makes no sense to me. You have all this energy. You have all this bravado. You have all this zhuzh. And you want to suffer in silence. You want to give your mouth liberty, karmic, to speak foul and nasty and also in a very illiterate way towards the collective. And the first thing you want to do is tuck your nasty peen, your nasty yams between your legs, and you want to suffer in silence. The only foundation that they had was a dirty peen. That was the only foundation that they had, was a dirty peen. Well, I'll tell you what they could do with that dirty peen of a foundation that they created. As long as it get hard, because that's all they know how to do, is just to make that thing hard. They can use that and they can stand, if you catch my drift. They can stand over or hover over their peen and stand on the BS that they did. They can't do it. Imagine you want to be an attention, gardening tool. Okay, they want to be an attention gardening tool. Now the attention is on them. They can't take the attention. So they want to pick and choose what type of attention that they receive. It don't work like that, especially if you're bad-minded or your spirit is blighted. It don't work that way. It will never work that way. You expecting greatness to come out from a situation or scenario, but you out here causing havoc and chaos amongst other people. It will never work that way. So take what you get, Karmic. Yes, a pregnancy here that they're hiding from you. They don't have to hide no pregnancy from you. It could be a feminine or male, however resonates in your story, okay? But they don't have to hide no pregnancy from you. What they hiding for? If they are this big, tough cookie like they say they are, they need some milk, man. Yeah, they're nothing but a liar. A liar that belongs in jail, and they're going there. Right now, they're in a mental jail. And they soon will be in a physical jail, which they very well deserved. Imagine this person sowing their nasty oats all over the world. They're trying to populate the world with their nasty seeds. And now everybody see them for the gardening tool that they are. They can't take the pressure. They were always jealous of you. So this is specifically for the feminine or the woman I'm speaking to here specifically. You had a man, a so-called man, because this is not a man, but just for depiction purposes here, that was very jealous of you, jealous of your beauty, jealous of your energy, jealous of the way that you spoke, jealous of the way that you talked, jealous of the way that you walked, jealous of the way that you dressed. Anything that pertained to you, they did not like anything about it. So they felt that it was in their rights here to start a lying train in regards to you. And they were all cackling and heckling and jeering and goofing around and da-da-da and ya-ya-ya, but they're not laughing anymore. I have an issue with that. How come, Karmic, and I'm speaking to the foul fronts Karmic today, how come, Karmic, you ain't laughing no more? Why is that, Karmic? Too much heat to handle, too much fire. Too much fire in your Netherlands and in your front, your foul front too. They can't handle it. I would never, ever, ever, ever understand how a blighted, spirited person of this caliber and nature here feel very comfortable with doing things in the dark, but as soon as everything is open out in front street for everybody to see, you can't keep the same energy. But again, this is the person that wanted you to be afraid of them, afraid of someone that's in the dark behind the scenes, a coward that doing strippiness behind the scenes and want you to be afraid of them. Child, please. A message is coming. Dark energy. They will be consumed by their dark energy. They will. Oh, well. Oh, the F. Well. Oh, the F. Well. They will be consumed by the dark energy that they keep pushing out and pushing out and pushing out. Now the dark energy is like, ding dong. Hey, I'm Karma. How you doing? Hi, I'm Karma. I'm ready. I came ready to collect. Oh no, it's not. I don't want no karma. I don't want this. I don't want that. It don't work that way. It don't work that way, you blighted spirits of an individual. Karmic, you. I cannot stand a Karmic. I cannot stand liars. I cannot stand low vibrational people trying to hurt and harm people for their own personal gain. I cannot stand it and make my soul itch. I can't stand it at all. This is a foul coward. This is what this person is. A foul-fronted coward. Do something, Karmic. Do something about it. Anywho, y'all have angels on your side. You could be an angel, however it resonates. You may have worked with angels. You may have communicated with angels. Some of you guys may have had some form of a near-death experience, and you may have saw angels. Okay, my spirit wants me to talk about that. And when you saw this angel or angels that surrounded you when you were in your near-death experience, they may have actually showed you what this person was doing. So that's what's kind of like your redemption. You may have asked to be shown the real truth as to who this person really is. And something may have happened where you may have been in an abusive situation here. And when you almost saw the light, literally and figuratively, angels came down and actually showed you what this person was doing here. Thank you. I like that. Thank you. Let me celebrate. I'm still figuring out TikTok. Please don't, let me see. Thank you, Nidra. All right. I think that's right. All right, let me see. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. All the while you living with this person, however it resonates. If you weren't living with this person, then I wasn't speaking to you, okay? I'm speaking specifically for the ones that went through some form of traumatic experience, okay? Now, it may sound like real mean and mean-spirited today. I'm okay with that. But if you have not went through any of this, please don't derail or try to overturn or try. I never went through that. Then I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to the ones that went through some form of a traumatic experience that is looking for some form of truth so that way they can start their healing process. Don't take away from the individuals that actually been through some form of traumatic experience. Thank goodness you have not been through what most of us may have been through. Then help. If not, stay quiet. That's how I feel. Stay quiet. Cause I never been through that. Then why are you here? Anywho, we got family here. You were living together with this person. You may have lived together with this person's family, however it resonates. Okay? It could be a Sagittarius, that's a karmic, however it resonates. They're losing faith. And they're trying to reach out to a psychic. They may have their own set of cards. They're not skilled when it comes to tarot oracle. They are not. But they have their own little fixins of little cards or whatever, because they do watch tarot and oracle to see what is going on with you. They want to see if their spell work is working. Clearly it's not working, but they're losing hope or they're losing faith, because everything that they have set to destroy you with has completely failed. And now you're starting to see more of that emotional aspect of this person protrude even more. So as I mentioned, it could be a fake empress. So either a fake emperor or a fake empress, however it resonates in your story. I just can't see someone that could think in such a nefarious way, a nefarious way, day by day, day in and day out, contemplating, thinking with strong intentions to be unloyal towards you when the only thing that they could have done was just walked away from you. They want to sleep around on you. They want to talk mess about you. They want to drag your name through the dirt when all they had to do was just leave you alone. Let's just play devil's advocate for a moment. We all know, for the ones that resonate with this, I know and you know that you're not out here doing none of the things that this person is saying. But, right? But If this person was so gung-ho and saying the things that you were doing, all this crazy things, why couldn't they just leave you alone? Why couldn't they leave you alone if you were doing all these things that they said you were doing? Because it wasn't true. If I know someone, put it in this way, if someone says that person is dangerous and you keep saying and telling me that this person is dangerous, why you keep trying to etch and coming closer to the person that you said was dangerous? Make that make sense. Make it make sense. You're telling people that the collective is dangerous, but yet you're still yapping your foul mouth. You're still gossiping and lying about the collective until you see the collective fall against or towards these lies. Pray is in reverse. Pray for who? That's funny that you said that. I am Crystal T on Instagram says because they want to be a victim. A victim of what? Truth or a victim of lies? What would it be? Would it be a victim of truth or a victim of lies? You can't be a victim of truth because the truth is what it is. Oh, I'm a victim of truth. Huh? That don't even sound right. A victim of truth? So they create lies to guise it as truth. And now that the truth, the real truth, the truth that's what it is, has been exposed, they can't handle it. This may turn on to a street brawl. Some kind of an outside brawl, a neighborhood brawl. This person is not safe. They don't have no spiritual protection, and they're not safe from the same community that they attempted to turn against you with. They're not safe. They feel very unprotected. They feel very nervous. They feel fearful. Good. Good. Very good. I don't feel sorry for none of these these individuals or riffraffs of individuals. It effing good for them. It good for them. It good. Now, going back to burning evidence, this person's trying to delete all of their like history online, all of the tabs that they have open in regards to you, all of the Snapchats of the pictures. If you're like me online, like if you have your content creating or whatever the case may be, and you have like recordings or videos or reels or whatever the case may be, they will break down those particular videos or reels or shorts to where they are trying to incriminate you with. So if you may say, just as an example, let's say you said F you, F you, F you, but there's something behind or after you saying F you, what they'll do is they'll just break down that part where you're saying F you, F you, F you, and they're like, see, I told you, see, look, I told you, see, I told you. And it just doesn't make sense because the same video that they broke down, other people actually have found it and saw more as to what you said or stated. And they were like, but you didn't even listen to everything that this person has stated. You just broke down that little part and thinking that that would just be able to kind of like ride or kind of like, you know, be okay. And everybody says, oh, wow, that's crazy. No, people actually started to do their research on you because how harsh that this person was speaking about you. This person was speaking about you to the point where it's like, oh my God, like this person is really that awful. Oh my God, like really, they did that to you. They did that, whatever the case may be. So it put a battery in other people's bag, i.e. this collective, or not the collective, the community of karmics back to actually start to do their own individual research on you. And they realized that it wasn't working. My dream state last night, I can't believe I forgot this. I was actually in a church. I was in a church last night. We were in the inner cities of Washington, D.C. Okay, the inner cities of Washington, D.C. And inside of this church, it was very old. It was very rickety. Things were falling apart. There was no, there was no higher source or no There was no God in the church. I'm just gonna put it that way. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. There was no God in the church. There was just a lot of people that were seeking or searching for God in that particular church, but there was nothing to be found. Then came along this very tall, elderly type of individual, but he was super tall. He had a short hair. It was just hair on the side, but nothing at the top. So it was completely bald at the top, and it was a little bit, so really, really, really short, but had gray curls at the side of their heads. Like when you don't brush your hair and you know how sometimes it kind of curl up or so. That's how this person state was. And they had on a, it wasn't a robe, it was more of like a suit, but the suit was very lackluster in color, and it had a lot of blood on it as well too. Had a lot of blood on the actual suit that they were wearing too, and every time they would walk, you could actually see like trails of blood from where they started from to where they ended here. And when I saw that, I said something like a protection something, and I just completely went invisible because I didn't want that person to come near me or even see that I was in my dream state there. And they kind of walked up to this podium here, and everything fell off, and they looked like I don't know what, the pterodactyl, or it looked like a alligator. I don't know. It just wasn't in a human form. It wasn't in a human form. And the individuals that were there, they were like praising this whatever energy or entity or whatever it was, and they just kept praising it and praising it. But it seemed like the more that they attempt to praise this energy or entity or whatever it was, the more it got weaker. So I don't know what that was, but I was like, let me get out of here. But anywho, we have unable to express emotions. Everybody has a rebuttal for what this person has said about you. So they say you're lazy, but that's not true. Such and such does this. Such and such has accomplished this. Such and such is successful in this. They don't have anything to say. They'll say, oh, you don't, whatever. However, there's always a rebuttal. So all the things that this karmic person has been saying about you, everyone has something else to say. Well, that's not true. That's the backlash, or that's more so what people are saying. You're saying one thing, but the collective is doing another thing, and it's just not working out in the way that this person is anticipating for it to work out here. So they're very heartbroken because no one believes them anymore. They know and they're feeling that everyone has completely left them, and this person they feel stranded. They feel like no one is going to reach out to them to help them. Yeah, secrets. Well, it's not any secrets anymore, but the secret is they've been exposed, and people are seeing just how deranged and trying to find the words. They're very deranged and unhinged as to how far this person has went to attempt to destroy you here. Even siblings are backing away from this person because they lied to their sibling or siblings, so however it resonates, but they lied to their sibling or siblings in regards to you, and the siblings actually took up for this karmic individual here. The reason why the siblings are backing away is because it's too much pressure that is happening in their life, and they're realizing that it's tied into the karmic that basically lied on you here. So they're getting the after effect, or they are receiving adverse effects on to them for helping their sibling. That makes sense? So if you were dealing with an ex-girlfriend, an ex-wife, an ex-husband, an ex-whatever, or a mother, father, whatever, however it resonates here, siblings of the karmic individual that was spewing the lies about you to other people, they're pulling back. Now, if their sibling have kids or a child, they're sick. It's bad. It's very bad. But who don't hear will feel. I'm tired saying that. Who don't hear will feel. So now the siblings want justice because they didn't realize just how far this karmic individual would have went to attempt to hurt you. Okay. They attempted to hurt you, but at the end of it all, they ended up hurting themselves, not only themselves, but their family. I'm hearing, what is wrong with you? Why would you do this? Why would you say this? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? They have nothing to say. All they can do is stick their nasty, foul head in between their nasty, foul fronts. That's all they can do. That's all they can do. They have nothing to say. They're not answering any of the questions that the people they're not answering any of the questions that the people or the community of people are coming towards them with. They will also be going down for at least 2 past MURDERS. At least 2 they'll be going down for that they attempted to try to push on to you. Absolutely the F not. You would not be going down for the MURDERS of anybody. You wasn't there. You didn't do anything. No, absolutely not. They will be. And this is what the insomnia of them. They can't catch themselves. They can't believe they're caught. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. They have anxiety out of the roof. They're just seeing life just falling apart all around them. They want to escape, but they can't escape. They won't even leave their house because the so-called community know where this person lived, because the community was helping this person to harm you. I keep saying lies can really get a lot of people in trouble, man. Do not tell lies, man. Always speak the truth. Because in some cases, when you speak lies, or if you speak lies, or if you continue to speak lies, sometimes you may have blood on your hands. It's never worth it. It's never worth it, especially you know you ain't doing nothing wrong. Tell the truth. If someone is trying to push you in a position to where you don't speak truth, they're trying to use fear to captivate you or to keep you in a standstill place or position so you would not be able to speak truth. Now this person wants to abort ship to go where? They're literally and figuratively in the middle of nowhere. What type of what you trying to abort here, Karmic? What? The lies that you said? You don't realize that when you start with one lie, and depending on how the lie is, it starts to travel quickly. You notice how lies travel much more quickly or quicker than truth? Lies spread much quicker or quickly than truth. That's why they felt so comfortable speaking the lies, because they said, your truth will never get out. Ain't nobody going to listen to you. Don't nobody like you. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody this. Don't nobody that. Okay. Whatever you say, little dog. Whatever you say, little dog. Whatever you say, little dog. People wanted the truth because of how much this person extended the lies about you. The lies was so far-fetched and out there that it actually triggered the community of people that they were saying and spreading the lies to. It forced them to wake up and to go and do their own research. And this is how this person get catch. Not caught, catch. They get catch. And they can't take the idea that they're now catch. We got untrustworthy, untrustworthy, and separated. We got untrustworthy and shocking message. This person is shocked to never-ary. Never-ary means that it would never end. It's never-ary. It's a never-ending thing. So it's never-ary. This person is shocked to never-ary. that people are actually separating or has separated from them because they are untrustworthy. But that is the type of reputation that they've carried. Nothing but bad luck. They did. They did. Now they got low self-esteem. How you gonna have low self-esteem for speaking lies? Let me think about that for a moment, please. Somebody has low self-esteem for speaking lies on you. The only way they felt like they could be on a high horse is to speak lies. That's all they had were lies and turmoil and chaos. Man, this person is a... I said I could keep it clean. Message of concern, because people see them as a false person. Man, you fake. Man, you false. Man, you ain't this. Man, you ain't that. You said you this, you that. Like, this person was literally celebrating that you fell. You did not fall. You did not. To their eyes or to their perception of things, they assumed that you did. You did not fall. You were placed in a position where you had to be in hermit mode, or you had to be placed in isolation so you can learn and figure out exactly what this person was trying to do towards you. You did not fall. You didn't. The message of concern here is that now the town and the community see this person as such, a false person. A false person that is spreading incurable STDs. A false person that goes to hotels and has many types of activities with randoms. A false person that relies on lies for them to stay on top. And if you feel that if you can continuously lie and feel that you can stay on top with your lies, then hey, so be it. That's on you. That's on you. Let me drink some water. Give me a second, please. Karmic. Oh, Karmic. When you going to stop ducking and dodging this detective, man? That's my question for you, Karmic. Karmic! Oh, Karmic. When are you going to stop ducking and dodging the detective that you place or you try to use as a bulldozer towards the collective? When you going to answer the detective calls, man? That's what I want to know. Why are you ducking and dodging, Karmic? You old heifer, ya. We got the community here. They don't see this person as a very upstanding individual here. They are aware of the plots on your life as well, too. Not just one. There are many attempts on your life here because you didn't want nothing to do with this dusty, this dust mite, this dust booger. You didn't want anything to do with this dust mite of a person. Imagine you left this person, you walked away, or this person walked away from you and you just decided not to go back, and they felt very disrespected by you because you were supposed to put up with their foolishness. That's how they were taught, and that's how they were raised, that you were not supposed to walk away from a fight. But this wasn't a fight, a one-sided fight at that. This was never a fight. It was never a fight. It's a one-sided delusional BS or whatever, however. And this person, man, mad because you abandoned them. Oh, well, this person has strong, deep abandonment issues. Oh, well. Oh, well. And oh, well, what does that have to do with you? Moving forward, it is not your responsibility to heal anyone. Take care of self. If you have a child, if you have children, of course, take care of what you need to take care of your pick needs. But for an adult, an able-bodied adult that can do things for self, you're not responsible for their healing at all. You're not, unless you're a psychiatrist, a psychologist, some kind of therapist, some kind of something, then yeah, I understand. You know, you're getting paid to do your job, but you're not responsible for an able-bodied adult to heal and fix their foolishness. That's what they supposed, that's what mommy and daddy is there for. But mommy and daddy, which are both karmic, have failed this person. So when you have two parents that did not instill the correct love, nurture, care, patience, etc., 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 into a person of this caliber here, what do you think you're going to expect at the end of it all? You're going to raise a person that feels that they are entitled to anybody, literally anybody's body. They are entitled to anyone's money. And if you refuse to not fall in line in the foolishness that they're trying to push onto you, you have to go. Absolutely not. Let me say it one more time. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have to give up my life because you see my life in a certain way and I must follow how you feel and think that my life should be? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So as I mentioned, they're in a mental state right now, and it will soon be in a physical state of things. Oh well. Oh well. You don't want nothing bad to happen to you, don't do bad to others. It is truly that simple. Don't do bad to others. It's not hard. They're in bad health. I mean, yeah, if you sucking and juking and jiving all over town, of course you're going to be sick eventually. This person hand always in their pants. They always juking and jiving somewhere. Of course you're going to be in bad health eventually. Like, what's going on with this person? Changes. And people will come forward and press charges on this person. Absolutely. And they should. And I hope that they do. Push it to the limits. An elder karmic mommy was aware of their adult child in regards to the shenanigans that they have done towards other people. What did karmic mommy do? Nothing. Karmic mommy enabled this adult child here and did nothing. Karmic mommy said it was okay for this adult child to sow their nasty, disgusting seeds all over town. Karmic mommy said that it was okay to destroy and hurt and harm other people for financial benefits and asset. That's what karmic mommy did for their adult karmic child. And this is why karmic mommy is sick now. People are aware as to why this mother figure is sick, because of what this mother figure allowed or enabled this person to do towards you. I'm hearing strong brother. This is specifically for masculines or males that are on here. Whoever this resonates for, your brother may have done something very harsh to you or your father. So very strong. I'm hearing brother or father. So however that resonates. For whoever resonates here, you may have been in the military and you may have received a dishonorable discharge because of this mother figure or brother or father figure. So however it resonates. So they may have set you up. So if you were in the military and you got out of the military, but it was a dishonorable discharge, they were responsible for that. So whoever that message is for. Yeah, so you are the official person, and you may have thought, if you were in the military, you may have thought that it was like an inside job or inside something. It was. It was your family that did this here. Your brother may have slept with your girlfriend or ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, whatever, however, here, and got them pregnant. You may not have been aware about that. However, it resonates. Yeah, sorry. You're going to have to prepare for 2. Don't fry that cheap fish. Fry the good fish, eh? Do not fry that cheap fish. Fry the good fish. Fry the good fish. Not the cheap stuff. The good fish, eh? There are 2 that will be coming soon. 2. And it's family. I ain't sugarcoating it. There are 2 family members that are sick, really, really sick right now, and very afraid that they are sick. Oh, well. Oh, well. What I gotta do with you? Imagine they trying to push this onto you, but they afraid. They afraid to be placed here. That don't make no sense to me. They afraid to be placed here, but they pushing it on you. They can't get rid of the evidence because it's too much. It's overwhelming. It's way too much evidence, and then they're boasting about it too, which also solidifies the nail in the coffin from their own doings, from their own wicked and foul mouth. They did. They put their own foot in their mouth, or they put one foot in the grave. They did, not you. They did. Ten of Swords, they hit rock bottom. The Hangman's sacrifice. They sacrificed their own rock bottom. They did. They needed you to be afraid. They needed you to be afraid to continue this foolishness. They said that you were going to take yourself out to where? To dinner? Because that's the only thing I could think of. You taking yourself out to dinner? Because you damn sure not going here. Y'all got stuff to do. They told people that you were so distressed mentally that you were going to sacrifice yourself and take yourself out. Child, please. Imagine someone has that much hate and detest and disdain for you that they telling people that you hit rock bottom as they attempt to put you there. They needed the story to stick. How could they get the story to stick? By the lies that they were spewing about you to not be true. And they telling people already because they so-called feel that they could see the future. They know what's going to happen to you. Clearly not, because it was all an illusion. But they telling people that you getting ready to kick the bucket. What bucket? The mop bucket? What bucket? You ain't going nowhere. You have stuff to do. Where you going? Huh? Where are you going? You have stuff to do. The hell wrong with these people? These riffraffs. telling people that you so love them and you can't get enough of them and you can't live without them. I think you're doing pretty fine and dandy if you ask me, collective. I think you're doing a bang-up job if you ask me. That's just what I'm feeling on here. And in the community, oh my God, really? Oh my God, they're this, they're that, they're insane, they this and that. Well, why are you not going insane? If all these things that they said about you was to be true, why you ain't going insane then? Ask yourself that. Out of all the years of pain and angst and all the trauma and the drama that this person wanted to place you in, why haven't you fall yet? Because you weren't supposed to. Your life was not made for you to live in a rock bottom state of things. Absolutely not. You were not placed here or placed on this earth to be at the bottom of somebody's shoe or thumb. Absolutely not. You're not here to be anybody's puppet. You're not here to be under control over anybody or under anybody. I don't care who it is. The only control that you need to take care of is you. Self. Just you. So for this person to say that you hit rock bottom, where? You didn't realize that when you went under, not rock bottom, but when you went underneath the radar, that was your cushion for safety. That was your cushion to understand and to reflect as to what's truly going on around you, behind the scenes, in front of you, to the side of you. That was for your protection. You never failed, or you never fell. That makes sense. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know nothing about what they speak about when it comes to your life. Imagine you are full of life, full of light and life, and someone that don't even have 1/16th, 1/32, 1/64th of light in themselves want to fix their nasty foul mouth to say that you hit rock bottom. Where? Nobody wants to be around this riffraff of blightedness. Nobody wants to go through the karma that this person is experiencing. I'm telling you, this person will be on the phone. We're going to act like this is my phone, okay? And they'll be like, did you hear what happened to the collective? Oh my God. Yeah, and I did that, and yeah. It sound like Goofy the dog. And they telling everybody how they subdue you. Wrong. Can't nobody subdue you unless you give them permission to subdue you. And we're not dealing with not one weak person in the collective. I'm talking to the divine collective. Because I know I got some nasty, foul karmics that watch me. So I'm not talking to you, funky butt. I'm talking specifically towards the divine collective. Go in the shower. Take care of yourself. Go bathe, karmic. You're smelling foul. Go and bathe. Go brush your teeth. Go wash your hair. Go change your drawers. Go get a panty liner. Wear it properly. Don't worry about what we have going on over here. Take care of self. Take care of self, funky butt. Don't worry about us. We good. Take care of self, karmic. We have judgment here. Judgment. You call judgment as you should. Like I've mentioned, some of you guys are walking karma. You may not realize that yet. You might be afraid of that, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm here to tell you that eventually you're going to have to step into your power, boo. And know that you are walking karma, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You ain't gonna get no bad karma. Ain't nothing gonna hurt you. You ain't gonna get any of that if you're not causing harm to anybody, or if you are not the one that's creating it. If that makes sense. Somebody coming towards you and they coming towards with foolishness here, trying to put you in very, very, very dark situations. You have every right to call judgment. They don't like it, stay the F out your energy. If they don't like the judgment that was placed on them, tell them to stay out of your energy. That's it, that's all. Tell them move back, far away, stay back, leave people alone. Somebody making breakfast. What y'all making? I'm smelling waffles, pancakes, eggs, bacon. Somebody making a big spread. Somebody making a big, big spread. I know that's right. The Herman is in reverse here. They've lost their way. Imagine they calling you a misfit. A misfit. Maybe you weren't supposed to fit into societal norms. Maybe you were supposed to go against the grain and do something different to show others that there are many different ways to do something different and still be successful with it. They look at your misfittedness, or more so your uniqueness. They think your uniqueness is awkward. What they got to do with you? They got nothing to do with you. But they look at your uniqueness as awkward, and they wanted to treat you as such because you don't suck and lick and juke and jive all over town or all over the world. So they look at you as weird. This person has lost their way. What light? They have no light. They have no light. And they're heartbroken. This mother figure wants them to fix the issue. What issue is there to fix? Go and research the fish. Find you some good fish. You can go to the Asian store. You can go to the Oriental store. You can go to the regular supermarkets. I prefer the Asian markets or the Oriental markets because they give you a plethora of selection when it comes to certain fishes. And it's so many different type of fish that you can choose from that you can take home and cook. So I recommend that you go to an Oriental store or an Asian store to find you some good fish. 3 of Swords here. You're not getting out of this, Karmic. You're not. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, you're not getting out of this. You place yourself here. The same swords that you were hiding behind your back, Karmic, that you wanted to push and thrust into the collective's heart, you fell on your own sword. Now look at your Karmic. I'm speaking specifically to the Karmic. Look at your Karmic. The same swords that you wanted to hide behind your back. You didn't want nobody to know that you had swords behind your back. It started you to the point that you pierced your own heart with your own swords. And it's not the first time that they've done it. Look at the Band-Aid. It's not the first time that they fell on their own swords. Let the swords stay right where it needs to be in their hearts. Let it stay right there. Let them know what it feels to be exiled. Let them know what it feels to not, to people not want to speak to them. Let them go through what it feels like to people now seeing them for the liar that they are. Let them go through it. They betrayed themselves. Thank you, Robert from Instagram says they betrayed themselves. Absolutely, they did. They did. Let them carry the knives that they have pierced in their own hearts for everyone to see, and they go bleed out. And that's a figuratively metaphoric thing that I'm speaking here. They're going to bleed on their own swords that they penetrated themselves with. They did. What does it say? It say justice and tower. They destroyed themselves when they came up against you. They really thought that you were weak, and ain't nothing weak about you. Nothing at all. There would never be anything weak about you. Despite people telling you that most of your life, majority of your life, whenever, however of your life, it will never be. You're not a weak person. Nothing weak about you. And don't let nobody tell you that foolishness. Tower and judgment come out. Tower and justice. It's some serious ramifications that they have to they have to go through. They have to go through. That's funny. Crystal on Instagram says, he said as much, my kindness is weak. But that's the same kindness that they need now because they can't get themselves out the situation. The same kindness that they deemed is weak. Now they want that kindness to be wrapped around them. Oh, can you give me another chance? I didn't mean it. I didn't know what I was thinking. I don't know what got over me. They meant everything that they did. How do you know that? They laughed at you. They guffawed at you. They made a mockery or many jokes of your so-called downfall that they thought they placed you in. They knew what they were doing. They laughed. They smiled. They had a smug look on their face. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. They would have celebrated you if you were here. Never ever forget. They would have celebrated if you were placed here. Absolutely not. What you want for yourself, what you want for others is what you want for yourself. Me, Adana, I want nothing but love, prosperity, health, wealth, opulence for self. So if I want that for self, I'm going to want that for you too. Because we all can eat, we all can win. So that's what I want for me and anyone that's around me. But if you're coming up to do any type of foolishness towards me, you're going to be placed here. And I have no problem placing anyone here. I'm just being honest. Don't come for me. Leave me be. Leave me alone. See me and leave me alone. You don't like me? Fine. See me and leave me alone because I don't bother not a soul. But if you're coming for me, if you're in my energy at any point in time, I will call judgment. And my judgment is very harsh. Leave me be. Move away, run away, stay away. Leave me alone. That's how I feel about this. Leave me alone. Death in the world. These are major arcanas. I don't think y'all, this is major arcanas, man. Major. Hold on. Excuse me. Death in the world in reverse. Everything has came to a halt, a standstill. All the money going out, but there's no money coming in. Delayed success, failed attempts, stagnation. And people see that this person is at a standstill or a halt. Well, why you can't do this and why you can't and da-da-da. No answer. No answer. They speak in gibberish. Incoherent gibberish that nobody can understand. Now they know what it feels like to not be heard or understood. They can't understand why they're going through this. Thank you. They can't understand why people not rocking with them the way they used to rock with them before. They're not understanding why people pulled away in the way that they pulled away from them. They don't understand it. And they don't like the feeling. Oh, okay. Do better. You want better in life? Do better in life. You want better in life? Do better in life. You want the harshness of life? Continue doing the harshness of life. Life is truly simple if you allow it to be. Be a good person. You're going to get good things, great things. Yeah, you're going to have to work towards the goodness and greatness of the things that you want. But it will really be easier for you to be in that element or that state of things. So that way you won't succumb to foolishness of such. This is foolishness. A big person at their big age acting like this towards you. No mercy for them. None. I heard someone mentioned about mental illness. Then they are responsible to receive the help that they need to get. They say and they feel, I don't have no mental illness. Ain't nothing going on with me. Ain't nothing. Da, 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 da. That's what they said. Okay, we'll stand on that, Karmic. Stand on it. They are emotionally erupting. They have no foundation of any logistics of self. Anything they do is only emotional, no logical. Emotional. They don't know how to be logical. That's why they do it quietly behind the scenes. Somebody hates you that much and they can't even show you that they hate you publicly because they know what they're doing. They don't want the backlash of other people finding out what they have done to you behind the scenes. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They don't want you to be aware and they don't want other people to be aware. They have to keep up with the Joneses. You don't. You don't. You're like, oh, okay, well, lie down. Okay, whatever. They need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't. I'm sure you probably don't care. How whoever resonates with this, you don't care about that. But they do. They need to look good for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Because that's just how they want the world to perceive them. They need lies to stay in power. There's no power in lies. You have to keep adding lies to stay in power, to stay in a position. And this narcissistic individual here has lost all their power because there's no more lies to tell. There's no more lies to speak. Now, if you're in truth or you're standing in your truth, there's power in truth. There's so much power in truth that you can keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. And the more that you keep saying the same thing over and over and over, the more the truth will be propelled forward. Not lies, truth. You don't ever have to remember a truth. Ever. I don't feel not one lick or a fart of a sorry for this individual. I don't. I've been hearing others calling them a C-U-L-T. This is not a C-U-L-T. This is a C-U-N-T. They are a C-U-N-T. This is not a cult. It's a C-U-N-T. That's what they are. A big one, a big smelly one, a big smelly C-U-N-T is what they are. Cult. Please. We got Nine of Swords here. A big smelly C-U-N-T crying. They crying over what the things that they have done towards you and other people. But I thought they was in power. I thought they had control over you. But you crying, Karmic. You can't get out your bed. You can't get a good night's rest. You crying over spilled cups that you spilled over? We also have Four of Swords. They burnt out. Not you, them. Not you. Them. They burnt out. Huh. I'm not afraid of nobody that is pushing fear onto other people. Confirmation. Ask yourself, collective, if at any point in time someone is trying to roar and roar, they're trying to roar. Anytime they try to show their snaggletooth self towards you, ask yourself, what is the whole reason behind this? What exactly are you trying to push fear into me? For what reason? Ask yourself them questions. What is this snaggletooth heifer trying to come towards you with? Because this is exactly how they look when they're trying to push or oppose or impose their fear onto you. Ask that snaggletooth heifer, why are they trying to put you in fear? For what reason? Afraid of this? Look, don't piss me off on this good Thursday morning, eh? This person don't go to the dentist. They probably have plaque for years and years and years of plaque because they sucking and juking and jiving all over. So all the type of nastiness they doing out there is embedded within their mouth. But you want us to be afraid of this nastiness? This? Their type of revenge is sleeping around on you. Why would that hurt you? Why should it hurt you? Why should their actions in sleeping around hurt you? Why? Dishonesty. All right, I'm gonna lie you, Mash. But I wasn't talking about you, boo, I promise. I wasn't talking about you, boo, I promise. Oh, man. I heard it through the grapevine. I'm not talking about Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. I heard it through the grapevine. Not only you, other people go hear through the grapevine. When you see this nasty MF face plastered all over social media for people to see, you're going to see who can hold their head up high. It ain't going to be them. It's not going to be them. We will see who going to have the last laugh. They say who laughs last. Who laughs last laughs the best, right? Uh-huh. We have growth here. Who laughs last, laugh the best, right? I remember that game. Keith says on YouTube, we used to play MASH, Mansion, Apartment, Shack, and House. I remember that game. Baby, I'm gonna make me some breakfast when I get off of this thing here. Okay. What else, Spirit? Talk to me, boo. My highly developed divine spirit. Talk to me, boo. What else you got for me, boo? What else you got? Love. Small favors in reverse. I can get a favor. Can you pass me a favor? Absolutely not. They want your love now. Absolutely not. They could go find that elsewhere. Go back to Karmic mommy, who is being depleted of their energy, and go ask that woman for love. You ain't getting it from the collective. Go back to your mommy and hang on to the teat, the sour teat that they had for you since birth, Karmic. and get love from there. That's the secret. Hang on to your mommy's sour teeth and get love from there. You don't need no love from us. Love? You don't need no love from us. Trick. Yeah. They really tricked themselves out the spot, though. Ooh, hold on. Okay. See, a lot of people are in trouble based on the lies that this person has spoke about you. And it has placed this person in a very chicken state of things or mind of things. They're very afraid. They don't know what the community is going to do towards them. And they're also afraid for their family too. They are. They don't know how bad the retaliation is going to be in regards to their family. That's why they're afraid. Because they don't want their family to be harmed, which is, they don't want their family to be harmed. But they're okay with you or your family being harmed. Huh. They're trying to get their family to safety. Dark is in reverse, but it's not going to happen. There are really a lot of people that are upset in regards to what this person has done. Everything is out of control, like aggressively. When you think of a boar is like very wild, out there, and aggressive. It's a wild animal. You can't tame it. And everything is just out of control. Everything. People getting sick, losing their car. Somebody got into a car accident. They totaled their car. They're not speaking about that. Someone got their car repossessed. They're not speaking about that. There is a child that's sick. It's not your child, but there is a child that's sick. It's extended family member's child that's sick. And they're not doing well. This is fated to happen. They're not doing well. They can't take that. You can't take all of the can't take all the negativities that is happening in your life, but you're pushing on to other people. Person has a God complex. And they thought they were above God. Okay. They didn't even believe in a God or, in a higher source, a higher divine power here. But they thought they were bigger than that energy that they did not believe in. Wow. 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 That's a risky thing to do. Very risky. I'm speaking about the ones specifically. I want to make this very clear. I am specifically speaking about the ones that are atheists, not all atheists, but for the atheists that don't believe in a higher power, a higher source, but still believe that they could be God in your life. That's who I'm speaking about here. Not all atheists. I want to make that very clear. Specifically for the ones that, yes, they are atheists, but they're on the negative side of things. That's who I'm speaking about here. Who thought that they were God. God where? Who? Where? They may have even have pictures, parodies, memes of them mocking this higher source or higher divine energy. I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that. That ain't da. Okay. And there ain't nothing wrong being an atheist, because I'm not here to judge anybody. Everybody have many different walks of life. I'm not here to judge you on that. I am here to judge you if you have love in your heart. That's all I care about. I don't care what you look like, what you have. Do you have love in your heart? That's all I care about. Are you a reciprocal person? Are you an honest person? That's all I care about. I don't care anything else about your background. I don't care what walk of life, what your religious, spiritual. I don't care about none of that. Do you have love in your heart? That's all I care about. I don't need to say, I don't have to say anything. It's the card says it for itself. But this person thought because that they were an atheist that nothing was going to happen to them. And because they thought that nothing was going to happen to them because of the things that they've been doing for years, they got slacked with it or sloppy with it. Are you safe to be around energy-wise, honestly? Is that question for me? Anywho, we have justice here. Oh, okay. We have justice here. That you will receive, and you're going to hear about it. The same energy that they don't believe in is the same energy that they're calling upon now, which makes no sense to me. You don't believe in the higher source, but now you're calling on it? Because you see the collective rock with it, right? Huh, Karmic? See, the collective is covered and protected. You see what happens when you're on the right side of things and you ain't causing no harm to anybody? Huh. Come on, spirit, talk to me, boo. And this individual could have sold your information online. And also they have definitely given your important, pertinent information to other people when they were slandering you. So they text each other, hey, look what the collective did. Oh, look, I told you. See? See, I told you. Yeah, and they're showing it to everybody in regards to what they did to you. So people have proof in regards to what this person has attempted to do towards you. That's why I said the evidence cannot be erased. No matter how much they attempt to erase it, they sent it to other people in regards to what they have done to you. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. How the tables turn. Oh me, oh my, the tables turn. You got Cancer, you could be a Cancer, they could be a Cancer. You got Capricorn, you could be a Capricorn, they could be a Capricorn. We got Aquarius, you could be or they could be. Look what bragging got them. Luckily, they like to brag a lot. And look where bragging got them. A one-way ticket south. A southbound ticket. A one-way southbound ticket to Karmicville. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. This is a Virgo. This is a southbound express train, a K train to Karmicville. Express. Ain't no stops. It's express. You have Sagittarius. And sue them. Sue every part of them. Even their hairs on their foul front. Pluck every hair off of their foul front and sue them. Every hair that they have, pluck it and sue them. We have Cancer. Every hair. Don't miss not one hair. Pluck it off and sue them. Capricorn. Capricorn. Let me do two more. Let me shake this up right. Taurus. Capricorn. Huh. One more. Let me do one more. Capricorn. Well, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You are loved. Okay? If no one hasn't tell you that, I'm telling you that here. You are loved. You got stuff to do. Go out there and be great. Go out there and be great. Do well. Be well. Do great. Until next time, I love you guys so much. I appreciate all the support. Until next time, go out there and be great. Love you guys. See ya. Bye, Instagram. Love you. I'm not going to save this one because, you know, so you're going to have to watch this on YouTube, okay? But I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Bye, YouTube. Love you, love you, love us. See